angels, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing very quick messages. What is limiting you? You have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So pile 1, we are going to jump straight in. You are the 4 of cups, okay? So I feel like for your pile, what is limiting you right now is a lot of mindset, and what I'm hearing to be like a lot of mental health or a lot of challenges, okay? I feel as though for some of you there could be someone in your ear here, okay? I don't know if you have someone in your ear or you have thoughts and vibrations in your ear, things that just keep coming in to distract you or keep you in a very like balanced and liminal place. And when I say balanced, I don't feel like you're balanced within actually, but I feel like it's like the way that this plate of cups, right, it's almost as if like this tray is like it's very like stay in the same place kind of energy, you know. And I feel as though it's just like everything that you are stuck in is limiting you in terms of like how you are seeing your environment right now, the things that you kind of just have like in front of you. It's like your mind is on in front of you or it's on the ground, and it just feels like a version that is not you, right? It is not you. Yeah, I feel like some of you are uninspired around work, or you're struggling when it comes to finding the right movement around work. Now, you could be looking for jobs here, but I feel as though if you are looking for money, looking for jobs, you're looking at it in the same mindset of when you lost it, okay? Or you're looking at it in a mindset of scarcity. And it's kind of like, the best way I can describe it to you, it's like if you're constantly looking down at this card and you're just like, boo, like I can't find this, I can't find that, you're not open to anything new. All you're seeing is I'm not good enough, or my projects are shit, I don't feel inspired about anything. You're constantly in that frame of mind. And maybe if you've lost your job as well, or you've lost some kind of money around work, the way that you lost that job, maybe it wasn't making you happy, or maybe it was just something that was completely limiting you and it was removed for a reason. But instead of like feeling that way, addressing the wound and like finding something that truly makes you happy, you're sitting in that energy and you're like, boo, nothing's working, okay? And the same way when it comes to people and relationships, maybe you just right now you feel like something is not moving, but if it's not moving, then maybe it's not supposed to move forward, right? Whatever is taken from you or whatever is restricted from you is for a reason, but it's not just so you can sit in this place of stagnancy, right? With the Page of Wands, it's not so you can just sit in this energy of delay. It is so that you can find new inspiration, new things that are going to bring you happiness, right? And I think it's this energy of like, in the meantime, I'm going to do nothing. In the meantime, I'm going to sulk, or I'm going to just try to make whatever I can work. And I often do this as well. I've done this many a times, even recently, right? Where we sit in the meantime and we think, oh, I have nothing. But maybe in the meantime, I have some new experiences outside of work. Or in the meantime, I can be working on myself. Find something in the meantime is what your guides are trying to say. But look at it from a positive point of view. Don't just sit and give up, because a lot of you, your mental health is really stacking up against you, or responsibilities maybe. Like some of you maybe are just exhausted as well. This is giving me like someone who works the same energy even. And it's like you've exhausted all your resources, your mind, you're exhausted, right? So like maybe for you in the meantime, that is taking a break. But something here needs to change in the way that you kind of see things. And I feel like it is more of a mindset thing, because life is not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time. And I know that's difficult when we are working on something, or when we want something to even work out. We want an outcome, a good outcome here with someone that we're speaking to. But I feel as though like if you sit in this moody place, or if you sit in this place of sorrow, And even so, if you don't give yourself time to breathe as well, you are constantly going to feel this work of energy and it's going to take from you. So what I would say, go and spend some time just addressing how you feel. Go and sit in silence if that is what you need, right? Go and ground. Go and just be for 5 seconds without it being like, I can't work this out. I feel like giving up. Maybe you just need to breathe today. Maybe today wasn't the day for you, right? It wasn't the day that you win. But I feel like if you take yourself back to the present moment, you can change things. You can change things by just choosing to be okay today, or just choosing to sit with the energy and let it leave you. You know what I mean? I hope that was helpful, Pile 1. I will see you in the next one. Okay, Pile 2. We are the 8 of Swords. Let's go ahead and see what is limiting you at this time. So I feel as though something has been taken from you, or you feel like in a very struggle kind of mindset. You just feel like, why is my life like this, is what I'm trying to say. I can't think of the right word, but it's like, you know, when someone, like, things just like get taken from you and then you just feel like, fuck, like, what am I gonna do now? Or you end up in a situation where life is just getting the best of you. And I feel like there are a lot of things around you that have either been stacking up, or your mind is like causing this cage effect around you. And I feel as though you are kind of panicking a little bit. Some of you, I just had a rush of anxiety then, okay? Feeling anxious, feeling not myself. I am picking up on like self-esteem, like I don't feel good enough here. I feel like I am not worthy. It's just like everything is stacking up against you. And I feel like right now, you really need to just firstly see where things are your own doing, okay? Am I just creating something out of nothing, okay? Some of you, there is something about scenarios here, or thinking the worst of things as well at this time. So what is limiting you? What is the energy here? You are under some sort of test. I keep hearing it, right? It's like the test of time. And look, you have the Hierophant here as well, which can't decide if it wants to be upright, if it wants to be reversed. I feel as though you are just in this place where you want to get serious about something, or this could be a person, this could be just like life. It's like you're getting into this energy where things are so raw for you. You're like, I need to do something about my life. I need to do some learning. I need to like start something new for some of you. And I feel like what you need to do, honestly, is some soul searching. You need to like bring yourself back into balance emotionally. And I would recommend doing some emotional healing, cutting emotional ties with people or things that just don't make you happy. I'm hearing that there is someone draining you, or you feel very drained at this time, but I feel as though it's time to put something emotional to bed. Okay, it's time to put some emotional energy to rest. I am hearing there is something about you not sleeping here, or maybe like a lack of fluid as well, lack of eating. There is something where your balance of your body has just felt like overwhelmingly high, okay? So I feel like if you are a feminine, there could be something hormonal, PTSD, as well as what I'm hearing. But I feel as though like you are going to get your energy back into balance, okay? I do see it happening. But again, if you are a feminine, there is something around hormonal energy, or just making sure you get yourself back into balance. But I feel as though how you are going to stop feeling limited is by trusting your higher sources and your higher knowledge. There is a real big energy here around wisdom for you, and really trusting the process of things. Now, I feel like for some of you, look, here's the thing. I feel like for some of you, you want to get into some kind of routine or some kind of tradition. Some of you want a long-term connection or partnership here. It's almost as if like you're ready to take things to the next step. Now, for others of you, it is not working for you to be in such a structured way, because this card was all over the place. And for some of you, being stuck in this cycle is not working for you. So I feel like firstly there is going to be a breakthrough for you, okay, around people, around everything that you have been associating when it comes to your emotions. Again, there could even be like a sense of loneliness, or needing to just be around the right energies and the right people, okay, needing to be showered in the love that you deserve at this time. So I feel as though you are going to be going through some spiritual learning, especially with the Hermit here, okay? There is a lot of spiritual knowledge that you are conquering. This is about you really focusing on what really brings you happiness, okay? What is for you? What brings you light here? There is going to be a lot of personal discoveries. Now, for me recently, the Hermit has really been about personal discovery. It's really been about that soul lesson, connecting back with your purpose and your soul. Whatever is keeping you feeling centered around the past, you are going to need to let go of. Now, for some of you, you may even be in this energy of taking risks, doing new things. Again, with that Three of Cups in reverse. Surrounding yourself with people that bring out the best in you. There are a lot of significant changes coming in, but I feel as though there is going to be like a breakdown is what I'm hearing, okay? This energy, whether it's that you're stuck in this now or it's to come, there is an energy of like really like breaking down that energy. You have to walk through the flames is what I'm seeing in order to receive this light. There is going to be spiritual inspiration for you. Again, for some of you, it may be working out here. I see learning something new, okay? Wanting to try something new. Some of you are really being called to venture off here. I even see like travel opportunities or opportunities that could bring travel, but it's almost as if your energy goes from being very dim, being in these connections or these friendships that just take away from you, and it's almost as if I see literally your soul coming out, right? So for some of you, that is someone releasing from you. For others, this is literally your spiritual energy, your higher self calling on you to move forwards, to be aligned with something better at this time. And look, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're about to be sitting in a lot of high value kind of energy, okay? And it's not just about like, for some of you, you could have a business or you could want more money. You could want something very expansive. And this is like one, you are going to be in alignment for that. But it's not just about that. It's about the way that your energy is about to level up, literally. Through this Five of Cups, I see in my vision, it's like your energy just like it comes up, the water is coming up, right? Something is leaving you, even like the water is draining from you. That emotional energy, that emotional fatigue you've been stuck in when it comes to people, you are cutting that out. Let me tell you, you're going to just have this like awakening. Again, some of you, it's another spiritual awakening here, guided to you around the ancestors, okay, around your spiritual leaders. They're also going to be guiding you, right? But it's much more than that, okay? Especially with this like moose kind of energy, okay? There is something new here coming in, something new, something very protected, very spiritual. And it kind of feels like when like that normal girl finds like the crystals, that is what I'm literally seeing, like someone who is going to be more invested in their spirituality. Something is going to motivate you, and I tell you, this breakthrough is like you're going to find your power. And I actually feel like there could be someone that tries to put you in a position of trickery or lying to you here as well. Some of you are actually a lot more empowered than you tell other people, and I feel like it's really going to begin to show for you. I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful. Okay, pole 3, you are the Nine of Cups. So let me tell you, you know what? I just noticed the Judgment card, and this wasn't from the past reading, so I don't know, I just noticed it. But this is telling me like what is limiting you right now is how you trust yourself and how you are willing to truly show up as your authentic self. I feel like you're in this place of giving energy to other people, okay, or watering everyone else's cups but your own. And I feel like you are being reminded of your power here. This is what I feel, okay? Because there is something here around your energy that feels very limited. Whether it's that some of you are giving all your energy to material things, trying to like compare yourself or your lifestyles to other people, searching for validation through materialism, through achievements. There is something about you connecting with your third eye, your spiritual self, your true energy here. And even if it's like you haven't been like giving yourself or your energy to materialisms, it's that you have not been really using the power and the energy that you have access to, your achievements. Some of you, like I'm hearing like scholarship or like some kind of course, like techniques, even just like your spiritual knowledge. Some of you are spiritualists. Others, you're about to have a huge breakthrough when it comes to your work, when it comes to making decisions. It's like you are being called for something greater, and whether that is in career, whether that is in love, you are limiting yourself somewhere, and it comes like towards either other people or things is what I'm seeing. And it's like you're having this whole awakening to truly understand yourself. I am seeing a bit of Persephone's energy come through the trees a little bit as well. This is all about balance of like who you are. I just feel like you've been in the darkness about something, okay? Let's see. The Lovers, when it comes to a relationship. For others, when it comes to ending a cycle here, okay? You also have the Sun. You see, this kind of reminds me of the Fool. There is just something where you've been limiting your happiness because of other people. You've been allowing others to really dictate and control you. There could be someone around you as well that is mirroring this energy of narcissism or ego a little bit, okay? Someone that is maybe even like bragging in a sense, whether it's like someone who is very ego driven in terms of relationships or connections, or someone maybe around work that you compare yourself to. There is something that is getting the better of you. And honestly, this card reminds me, I'm seeing that you're not grounded. There is something about coming back down to earth. It's funny because it's like the Judgment, you're opening to something, right? But I also feel like it's about you coming down to earth with something. Okay, true spiritual connectivity. It is going to make your decisions better. Some of you have decisions around like what you want to do as well. The Lovers doesn't always have to be love, but I'm actually seeing through the Lovers as well. People who have just ended something in life, maybe like old doors, or like you've just like left school or something, okay? You've left a job, something around like doors closing and like a new one's beginning to open. There is something here that you are kind of like deciphering about, like, do I want to take this path? Do I want to go into medicine is what I'm hearing. Like, do I just want to have like a free year, right? What is it called? A gap year for some of you, okay? You have a lot of spiritual decisions. Others, there is something about like even wanting to revisit a relationship here, but I feel as though there is something about you needing to illuminate your own light at this time. You seem to be a more strong and empowering version alone, and I think that sometimes you maybe get in your own ear or you get in your own head about like, should I be around people? Should I be doing this like everyone else my age? You know, like, do I take a chance on this? There are things that you're deciphering here, but I'm guided to tell you you're more of a power alone. And I feel as though like if it means that you have to revisit something with someone, or you have to hide who you are, some of you have to hide your spirituality here, it is not worth it, okay? And I think I'm seeing like a floating leaf in the sky right now, okay? That was super random. Or maybe it's a feather, right? And it's like this feather, like it can't decide where it wants to go. It can't decide like, should I be with this person? Shouldn't I? And I feel like a part of you as well, what is limiting you is these lack of decisions, learning to trust yourself. And the only way that you're going to be able to make better decisions is by really trusting yourself, okay? Work with your third eye as well, because it will allow you to see a lot clearer at this time. But I feel as though it is time for you to go in a new direction. You're putting something to bed of your past, okay? Again, there is a door closing here. A chapter is ending. Some of you had a lot of conflicts with people in the past, but I feel like you needed some sort of confirmation here to say like, trust yourself. trust yourself and keep going. You know what is right for you. And if it ever comes to a point where it takes from you, or it puts you even on a path that is of the past, or a path that you don't even want right now, then so be it. Some of you may even be thinking like, I have like worked so hard at like school, or I've had all these achievements, but I actually want to go into like a completely different path. That is okay as well. Like, trust what you want, follow your true inner happiness here. Okay, what brings you joy, what brings you fulfillment? You are going to get some type of fulfillment, but I feel like you need to understand that you have the power to dictate this. See that as a power rather than a pressure. Okay, I love and appreciate you. I hope that was helpful.